Now comes Surah 69. Uh, this is some more about doomsday, boring, but some more details, but who cares? The interesting thing is that here it says that whoever tells or would like to tell the future is an asshole. So with this, Islam just reject the whole prophesizing part of it, or what happened? Just I just ask here. I bet as the Quran is so fucking boring, not a lot of people end up here. They finish sooner, I think. Uh, so they just forgot about this, or what? Please explain if you are Muslim and know the answer or something. Uh, then comes here that if Muhammad the prophet would have said just fairy tales, then he would be his heart would be cut out. Yeah. Actually, the problem is that the first what Muhammad said was that Mr. A exists. You know. So this is not a real test, as the one who would cut out heart in this surah would be Mr. A, and as me is a lie, then just let's move on surah 70. Yeah. Here it is said that who you can fuck, your wives and your slave women. Sorry. Uh, yep. Then comes the surah called Noah. Here is something that suggests that humans are plants. Interesting. But whatever. And here is where Noah asks that don't leave any believers because they just mislead the Allah's servants. He's praying to Allah. Now the problem is, even though Mr. A did kill all the non-believers, we still have non-believers. Well, going with the story, of course, as the Great Flood never happened, as we all know. Well, at least the sane one of us, or the educated one of us. So the believers are still suck dicks. So now comes the surah called the Jinns. So it says something about the sky, just being guarded and that kind of bullshit. Here it is a restriction in Islamic temples. You can only pray to Mr. A. They only made to pray Mr. A. And here are some when you are facing an angry mob because you preached Mr. A's words or teaching, the Islam, then you should say that whoever is tries to touch me will be tortured and burned and fuck you, dickhead. Actually, talking these rude things to an angry mob is a bad idea. Now here comes Surah 73, the last Surah for this video. Um, Actually, I think there will be only one, two, three, five more videos about the Quran apart from this, so don't worry about everything. Just stay with me if you still bear it. Mm, some instruction about when to read the Quran. And here says something at night it is harder to lie. Actually, it is much more easier, as discovering that someone is telling you a lie is you heavily rely upon bodily gestures and mimic. And in dark you can't see them, not that good, and that's why it's so hard. And all the policemen use big lamps to shine on the one who they ask. Some more strange thing about the mountains, doomsday. Here is a one interesting part what I would want to mention, that only tell from the Quran who what you is not too hard for you, and the rest should it be silenced. This is really encouraging cherry picking. And there is always that there is an instruction that only read what is not too hard for you, but according to the Quran, if you don't keep the whole of the Quran, then you will be thrown into the eternal fire and be tortured and whatnot. So how to deal with this problem? I would be interested in an answer from a Muslim. And then it ends with give land to Mr. A. Why Mr. Allah needs money? It's always about the money. It can do miracles, turn water into wine or wine into water, but they always short of money. Why is that?